Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how to make your iTouch or iPhone the most efficient it can be. Okay? First, we're going to start off with the most obvious thing, the brightness. You're going to want to turn that down. I recommend like quarter, or if you want halfway, if you really think you need the brightness, but best would be the lower, the better. But make sure you have the auto brightness on because it'll adjust to whether like it's light outside, you won't really need brightness. It really helps save the battery. Alright, second, make sure your notifications are off, because unless you really think you need like stupid things from games telling you all this shit, then you can keep going. But it just wastes the battery. Another thing is the Wi-Fi. Unless you're using it, which I actually am using it, turn it off because it'll just keep searching for Wi-Fi and use memory and waste your battery. And if you really like, if you don't think you're going to be using your phone, you could always put an airplane mode. That'll put it in the most efficient possible. Turns off almost everything. It'll make it go really fast and it will waste the least amount of battery. Something that a lot of people don't know is if you have your volume like up all the way, even if you're not using it, like it's still like wastes the battery and takes up memory using it. So I wouldn't recommend leaving it on. Okay, another one that people don't know is, come on, here we go. This is more for not necessarily battery, this is just like performance, like how fast it's going to go. Um, the more apps you have per page, the less smooth it's going to run. That's why I have about 5 per page. Just makes it run smoother. Like if you have an entire page full of apps, it'll run a lot slower. So that's another big one. And then you want to make sure your processes aren't running for things you're not even using. Like these, like not using Facebook. So, oh, did not mean to click on that. You want to hold on that. Just X out the ones you're not really using because that just takes up, it'll make it run a lot faster. Like if you used a bunch of them and then you stopped using them, it'll be on here and it'll just take up a lot of memory, RAM space, making it run slow. So if you want it to run smooth, only put the ones you're going to keep using. Otherwise, it'll run kind of slow, especially if you got like a jailbroken. I notice it runs a lot slower. But that's about it, guys.